Hello everyone, I'm back. Welcome to part two of my French onion grilled cheese sandwiches. It just took a little bit while longer than I thought, but I think one of the biggest problems is that I couldn't get my onions caramelized as fast as I thought because I was using a big pan. They can't really cook evenly in these. So the next time if you ever want to caramelize onions and use the cheap method that I mentioned, use this, they'll cook evenly. The last time that I cooked them and used like the high cheap method, which is basically cook it on high and just keep adding water and keep stirring, and it should be done in 20-25 minutes because I've done it before, but I used this type of pan. But the reason why it took still so long today is because I used a bigger pan and they couldn't cook evenly, so it took a little while longer. But we did finally get our onions caramelized right there you guys can see. That's a good caramelization on our onions. All right, so now we're about to assemble our sandwich and then we're gonna go from there. All right. And today we're using sourdough bread because sourdough is the best, I feel like, for this recipe. You can use whatever bread you want, but yeah, sourdough I think is the way to go. All right, so we're gonna put our onions on our sandwich, and then there we go. Oh, beautiful. All right. Now we're gonna add our Gruyere cheese, like so. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Beautiful Gruyere cheese. All right, now we're gonna top it with our other side of our bread. There we go. All right, now we're gonna add some butter to our pan. Put it on a little bit. There we go. Oh, there's our spatula, and then we're gonna take our spatula, we're gonna scoop up our sandwich and then fry it up, toast it on top here. There we go. Beautiful.
Delicious.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Thank you. Are you sticking around or are you taking off?
I'm just gonna do a compliment.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'll definitely clean up after.
No problem.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Is that chair for?
Oh, I just was eating outside.
Oh, okay. You didn't have to eat outside. So.
Oh no, I wanted to. 'Cause it's nice out.
Sorry about that. I had some company, but anyway, let me say hello to everybody. All right, hello Nick, how you doing? Hello OS. Hello Thick Queen, how you? Hello Slay. Hello Emily. I'm making French onion French onion grilled cheese sandwiches. Okay, so now it's time for the flip. There we go. All right. Oh, I think we need to crisp that side a little bit more. So yeah. Hello, Emily. Yeah, I'm making. This is part two of my. Thank you very much for subbing. I appreciate that. French onion grilled cheese sandwiches. French onion soup and a sandwich. So yes. All right. So I had to put this in two parts because it took a lot longer than I thought it would to caramelize my onions. So anyway. I was using a bigger pan, so it is what it is, but anyway. Put that on top. Some more cheese on top, there we go. Thank you very much. You like to cook too? What's your favorite thing to cook? That's awesome. Thank you for subscribing. Love the cooking. Oh, thank you. I'm making French onion grilled cheese sandwiches. This is part two, so yeah. flip. I feel like it should be on a higher now. Oh well. So we're gonna have to flip it another time too, because it's just too much on a little setting. Okay, that's better. We're gonna turn it up a little bit higher. We're gonna flip it one more time. We got a good crisp. Not yet. Oh, spaghetti! I love pasta. That's awesome. But sorry for everybody that's watching. You know, I had to put this in 2 parts just because it started raining and I had to close the video because I had to shut my windows because it started raining because I forgot to. And then the onions took a little longer to caramelize than I thought they would because I was using a big pan and they couldn't cook evenly. It just took a lot longer, but even though I used the cheap method. But anyway. Now, if you want to caramelize your onions and you want to use a cheap method, which is, you know, turning your oven high on the highest setting and just keep adding water and constantly stirring, then you use this pan. Don't use a bigger lopsided pan or whatever. So anyway, so now we just assembled our sandwich with our onions and our Gruyere cheese that we're using today and our sourdough bread, and now we're just toasting them like a grilled cheese. All right, we're about to flip here in a minute. You're fried like that, bread? All right. Oh, there we go. Much better. Turn the heat up a little bit more. This is just the finishing touches. Here in a few minutes, I'm going to give you my taste. I'm going to do the taste test and give you my thoughts and my ratings. How did I find? Oh, it's a long story, but it was actually during COVID. Actually, it was actually where after I went through a breakup and I was going through a lot in my life, and I cooked something and I really liked it. I found a really simple recipe, and then one time a guy from work I was friends with asked me to cook something for his birthday, and he actually liked it. So that's pretty much how I got into cooking. This again. All right. There we go. Well, that's a good crisp right there. Sorry, I was trying to find a crisp on that. All right. Absolutely. Emily, did you subscribe? Okay, sorry. All right, now we're about to take this off and then put it on our side. There we go. Turn that pan on. All right, there we go. French onion grilled cheese sandwiches. All right, now we're about to take a bite and give you my thoughts and my ratings. All right, here's one. Hot sauce? I don't know about that. But anyway, here we go. Oop. Wow. Oh man, that is like a grilled cheese sandwich on steroids. Tastes just like money. Wow. That is well worth of 5 stars all day. Wow. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and follow. Happy cooking, everyone. This is Mr. Philly signing off. Bye. Hope you all enjoyed this one.